Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and I am on a mission to acquaint myself with 52 accents by April 17th, 2016. We go to number 25 in the series, Jamaican. One thing you should know is that this is going to be in North American grammar, as per the song lyrics we're going to practice, rather than patois dialect. I'm going to share with you 5 highlights for what I'm getting from the Jamaican accent so far, and then we're going to practice that to Arcade Fire's Wake Up. But before that, something I never did address in these videos is why am I learning so many different accents and only scratching the surface on them? Well, in the reality of my world, I audition for a lot of audiobooks where you very quickly sometimes need to learn the dialect of a character from a different nationality. Um, if the entire book is in that accent, nah, I'm not going to do it because I wouldn't be able to do it convincingly. However, if it's just a little snippet of somebody, then that's where I would find these videos and the research I've done before them handy, even if it is just scratching the surface. What's the use for you? You decide. Again, these are mainly for inspiration and entertainment, and if you find it a good start on learning your accent more thoroughly later on, go for it. Okay, Jamaican, the resonance that I'm getting. Welcome again to the Matt Tune. When I am trying out the Jamaican accent, what I am doing is first of all, there are those wonderful ohs and oohs that I'm hearing. And however, there's also hard R's, which came as a surprise. I was thinking that a lot of the R's would be open, like ka or ba or that sort of thing. However, I'm hearing a lot of hard R's. So my mouth is mostly positioned right around the teeth in front of my wisdom teeth, those upper molars, and then going down to an ooh or an o for those vowels. So instead of hold your mistake up, Middle American, Standard American, what I'm speaking right now, it turns into hold your mistake up. Number 2, my ongoing quest to figure out what the music of Standard American is and then compare it to what I'm hearing with the accent. So I'm going to take the passage, if the children don't grow up, our bodies get bigger, but our hearts get torn up. Now, what I'm hearing from that is, if the children don't grow up, our bodies get bigger, but our hearts get torn up. What I'm hearing from some Jamaican speakers, and by the way, there's quite a few who will say something in a much more uppy, downy than what this is. If the children don't grow up, our bodies get bigger, but our hearts get torn up. For the sake of storytelling and making this accent not mistakable for Irish, which with those hard R's and those oohs can happen, I'm going to go for what I've heard from some other Jamaicans, which is much more monotone, up and then down. So what I'm going to try is, if the children don't grow up, our bodies get bigger, but our hearts get torn up. Number 3. TH becoming T. So instead of something, it becomes something, right? And then filled up my heart with the voice TH, which I'm trying to represent here. It'd be wid. Now, that's not to say, again, that all Jamaicans have those direct replacements of T and D, but again, it's very distinguishable and is a good sign to the listener that this is what they're listening to. This is the dialect they're listening to. Number 4, what Americans would typically abbreviate with, for example, the word million, we tend to just go million. So it's almost like 2 syllables. That's why I'm putting with this parenthetical apostrophe. Boy, it's a lot of alliteration. But what I'm hearing in Jamaican is a full recitation of all the syllables. So instead of million, it becomes million. So we're just a million little gods. And finally, final sample from this. This represents point of emphasis in a word. So sometimes in American English, we've got, well, always in American English, we've got usually, what am I talking about here? Okay, that's my first jump cut. Okay, so points of emphasis in the words. I'm finding that sometimes in the Jamaican dialect, you get a word where it seems like the points of emphasis are reversed. So instead of mistake, which is Middle American, Standard American, you get mistake. When does it happen? Why does it happen? Dear viewer, that's what I need your help on figuring out. However, the rule of thumb I'm going to try to use for right now is to simply ignore points of emphasis and just have all the syllables equally emphasized as I can, and then let my ear do the rest. Okay, let's take these principles that I am proposing and see how they might apply in the studio to Arcade Fire's Wake Up.
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry. But now that I'm older, my heart's grown colder, and I can see that it's a lie. Children, wake up. Hold your mistake up before they turn the summer into dust. If the children don't grow up, our bodies get bigger, but our hearts get torn up, and we're just a million little gods causing rainstorms, turning every good thing to rust. I guess we'll just have to adjust. With my lightning bolts a-glowing, I can see where I'm going to be when the Reaper, he reaches and touches my hand. With my lightning bolts a-glowing, I can see where I'm going. You better look out below.
The lyrics for Wake Up are by Arcade Fire. Coming up next, we have accent number 26, the halfway mark. This is going to be South African to Daniel Powter's Bad Day. In the meantime, have some fun. Comment below, you never know. Ask for a song, ask for an accent. They may show up on the other side because I will have 26 more videos from here on in to work with. Also, how did I do on the Jamaican accent? Please weigh in and let me know if you've got any tips on things that... and that's my second jump cut. Woohoo! And really all it was to tell everybody, rock on.